Let's see, am I on? Let's see. Yes, I am on. What's up, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media. Double check the sound real quick, make sure that's all good. Yep, we got it. All right. Episode 5 of Off the Court, a live NBA show. If you've been following it, basically, I talk college basketball and pro basketball in the NBA. I talk some news about that, give my thoughts and opinions on the sport and what's gone on lately on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Around this time, it's 3 o'clock where I am. Well, 3:12, whatever. But sometime normally around like 3, 4, or 5, sometime in the afternoon. It varies based on school stuff and all that, but... So, do we have some news tonight? Or today? Hang on. Yep, you see it right there. The disappointment. And you notice Alabama is, I don't know. Hang on, can I fix that? So it's not all like, I guess not, but... You guys get what it says. So, yeah, Auburn won last night in a great game. Listen, I'm not going to come on here and do what I've done, when Alabama normally loses. Hey, we'll just kind of bounce back and learn from it. Listen, I keep saying that, and I probably need to stop because now I was proud of the effort the team put in last night, right? 95-91 the score in overtime. Auburn wins, and listen, it was 41-44, Bama trailing at the end of... Hold on one second. Hey, dogs, come here. Hey. Finally figured out how to turn the microphone down, but anyway, so yeah, where was I? Auburn survived in overtime last night. 95-91 the final score in Auburn. Shackelford made 3 of 4 field goals that he tried to make last night on Alabama. He scored 28 points of the 91 that Alabama scored in total. Kyra Lewis with 10 rebounds. I'm reading off the leaders of last night. 9 of those were defensive rebounds. 1 was an offensive rebound. Kyra Lewis with 13 assists. As for Auburn, you look at points. What's this guy's name? Isaac Okoro. He led in points with 19 for Auburn, which, I guess it... I'm not too curious about how this is because, okay, so if Bama lost, listen, the game leader for Auburn in points, Okora, with 19. For Alabama, Shackelford with 28. That's a 9-point difference right there. But I guess you got to think about just the team effort, getting some steals, and, I guess everyone just contributing, trying to get points on the board. But listen, Alabama played really well last night, I thought. They probably should have won. They didn't. Again, listen, this is not a team that is... they wear themselves out, clearly. They just let Auburn kind of drive down the court or whatever in overtime and score. I remember I was watching the game. Of course, you guys probably saw my post-game video. Okay. I'm looking at the scoring, like the play-by-play. Okay, and I think what I'm fixing to read, I think is part of the reason why Alabama lost last night. Okay, the first points were by Auburn, right? It was probably almost 20 seconds into the game. It was 3-0. That's normal. 5-0. That's probably normal. Auburn went on a 16-0 run. Alabama's first couple points were free throws, right? And Kyra Lewis scored like the first 4 points of the game. He got 2 free throws, and then he got some a layup. It says, and Alabama was on a run, right? Auburn scored a 3. Bama was trying to, I don't know if I don't want to say like come back, but just try to answer for the 16 points that they gave up and didn't answer for those. Eventually, the score was like 29-20, 31-20, right? Alabama, it was 44-41 at the end of the first half. Auburn leads, right? The second half, we see something a little different. Kind of. I mean, Alabama, let's see, they did not lead at all in this game whatsoever, right? And that was until, well, hold on, let me see here. Well, no, that wasn't until they didn't lead at all in this game. Auburn kept adding on. Bama, they tried to answer for those points. They just couldn't come up with anything. And so, listen, if you know good and well, if you don't have a lead at some point in this game, you are toast. You are not going to win this game, right? You're not going to win in basketball. You have to have the lead, especially late. And especially, and listen, if you're on the road in college in an environment like Auburn Arena, where it's loud, a lot of Auburn fans, and Auburn is so used to winning there. Alabama did not lead in this game, right? So, anyway, I was happy with what I saw from Alabama towards the end of the game. In the overtime period, got some good stops. Got some rebounds. They took it back. They scored. But overall, Alabama just... I think... Listen, they go on a 16-0 run, Auburn. That's a problem. If you let them go on something, maybe it's like 9-0, and then you finally get like a 3-pointer, a free throw, whatever you get, and you get some points on the board, right? That's fine. And even if it was, whether or not it was 16-0 or whatever, to begin with, it doesn't even matter, right? Alabama, regardless of how it started, it's how it ended. It did not end well. They just could not come up with a stop. They couldn't answer. They couldn't score late. So it is what it is. It's a disappointing loss. But then again, congrats to Auburn. Great team, a great win. No disrespect, really. I mean, listen, as an Alabama fan, the Iron Bowl rivalry and everything, mainly in football. But, really no hatred for the basketball team. They're a really good team. Got a lot of respect. I think Bruce Pearl has done such a fantastic job with what he's done with the program, right? I do hate that Alabama had to lose this game, though. I am upset with Auburn for beating us, but it is what it is. It was a road game, but that's revenge for you, I guess. Because you look back, I think I made a post-game video about this. Let me go to Alabama real quick. Earlier in the year, of course, they won 83-64. That's about a 19-point win, or that is a 19-point win over 4th-ranked Auburn at home, right? So, anyway, just, I don't know. I really want to say just got to bounce back from it, but I think Alabama can, but I'm just going to stop saying it altogether because, let's face it, we're not making the tournament this year. And if we are, we're nowhere near at least national title contenders right now. But, yes, we have a lot of great talent. I mean great talent, right? But they struggle at the end of games when they don't have the lead, or if they do have the lead. Like, the closer the game is, the more of a chance Alabama is not going to win. So, anyway, moving on from that. I just want to get that out of the way. Let me change this real quick. We go from college ball to the pro. The NBA All-Star Game on Sunday. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on TNT. It's Team Giannis and it's Team LeBron. I want to pull these up if I can. Can I look at these rosters? Let's see, Team Giannis. Who all is on this? Hang on. Where is it? So obviously we know it's Team LeBron and Team Giannis. They had the draft. Okay, here we go. Let's see. On Team LeBron, obviously we have LeBron James, team captain or whatever. I guess it's team captain. Anthony Davis from the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard from the Clippers. That'll be a great matchup. Luka Doncic from the Mavericks. James Harden from the Rockets. Devin Booker from the Suns. What is that? Replaces Trailblazers Damian Lillard. So Damian Lillard not going to play like he was supposed to. I'm not exactly sure what the news on that is. But so let's see. Devin Booker, Ben Simmons, Nikola Jokic from the Nuggets. Ben Simmons, should I mention, from the Sixers, as we know. Jason Tatum from the Celtics. Chris Paul from the Thunder. Russell Westbrook from the Rockets. Domantas Sabonis from the Pacers. Hope I said that name right. So that's Team LeBron for you. A lot of great talent there. Probably going to be better than Team Giannis. No offense to anybody on Team Giannis. Go ahead and get into that. So, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo, team captain, team leader, whatever you want to call him. Joel Embiid from the Sixers. Pascal Siakam from the Raptors. Kemba Walker from the Celtics. Trae Young from the Hawks. Chris Middleton, Milwaukee Bucks. Teammate of Giannis. Let's see. Trae Young from the Hawks. Chris Middleton, Bucks. Where was I? Bam Adebayo from the Heat. Rudy Gobert from the Jazz. Jimmy Butler from the Heat. Kyle Lowry from the Raptors. Brandon Ingram, Pelicans. And Donovan Mitchell from the Jazz. Oh, man. Those are some pretty pretty good names on those rosters that I've heard, and I listened to some basketball podcasts, The Jump, the NBA The Jump with I can't think of her name that hosts that show, but then First Take with Stephen A. and Max Kellerman, and I hear all these guys, most of them at least, on there. I just never really pay attention to who they are. And I'm like, yeah, get to the names that I've heard of. But anyway, I do know these guys are good. They're going to play really well on Sunday. I'm looking forward to this game. It's at 8 o'clock. I might stream that game. Maybe, maybe not. But we'll see what happens. The stars next to these names. Let's see. The voted in as starters for these teams. The starters being Giannis and LeBron, of course, as again the captains. Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Luka Doncic, James Harden, starting on Team LeBron. On Giannis, Siakam, Embiid, Walker, Young. Those are your starters. Everybody else, of course, as we mentioned. So, yeah. Everyone else, I guess, is second string or whatever. Let's see. So, this is going to be awesome. They're talking about Team Giannis is in trouble. Let's see. So, combined stats this season for LeBron and Giannis, the teams. Basically taking all of those players' stats, putting them together. So, Team LeBron this season has more points, more assists, more rebounds, and more steals than Giannis and his team. Team Giannis leads in field goal percentage, 3-point field goal percentage, blocks, and dunks. So this will really be interesting. Slam dunk contest. Dwight Howard, Aaron Gordon from the Magic, Dwight Howard again from the Lakers, Derrick Jones from the Heat, Pat Connaughton from the Bucks. So this isn't just a game. Hold on. This is like I just got into basketball this year, so I don't really know 100% what the NBA All-Star Game is. But I guess they have like competitions and stuff. But it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. As for an NBA game this Friday, which is tomorrow, well, I'm not really going to do one tomorrow. Tomorrow is also Valentine's Day, I think. So, but I will do on the 21st. I'll still have to pick one, but it says there's going to be two that are going to air, at least two on ESPN. Oklahoma City host the Denver Nuggets. The Trailblazers host New Orleans. That's the Pelicans Trailblazers game at 10:30. The Thunder and Nuggets at 8 o'clock. I'll pick one of those to do. Most likely the Nuggets and Thunder, just so I don't have to stay up late, but you never know. So, let's see, anything else? So, there's that. And then, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but I don't think I did. But let's get back to college ball. Put this in here right quick. Men's college tiers. This is, I'm reading an article by Jay Billis, who is a college basketball analyst. So I'm going to read what he has to say about this. This is basically his rankings for the tournament, I guess. So tier 1 are the title favorites. He's got Baylor, Kansas, Gonzaga, let me see, Louisville, Duke, San Diego State, Dayton. Hold on, how many are there on here? 20 teams. I'm not going to go through all these, but he's got some good ones. LSU at 16, Oregon at 15. Try to find it. Oh wait, hold on. I scrolled too far. Hold on. So let me start over with this. 10 teams that are the title favorites. I missed something, but okay. So he's got Baylor number 1, Kansas Jayhawks number 2, Gonzaga at 3, then Louisville, Duke at 5, San Diego State at 6, Dayton Flyers, not even sure where the heck that is, at 7, Florida State at 8, Seton Hall at 9, Maryland at 10. That's his top 10 tiers in tier 1, the top 10 favorites. Elite 8 possibles, Auburn in there, which he's actually ranking these, like the first part that I just read, those top 10 teams, and then he gets into the Elite 8 possibles. That's teams ranked 11 down to, where's this going? I guess to 20. But he's got Michigan State and Texas Tech in there, both of which made the Final Four last year, along with Auburn, who's also in there. LSU's in there at 16, right above Oregon at 15, Kentucky at 14, Villanova at 13. Villanova's a great team, too. Penn State at 12. This is a lot of teams. And then some Sweet 16 contenders, Craigton at 22. Above them, West Virginia at 21. I could go on. Iowa, Ohio State, Rutgers, Arizona Wildcats, Michigan, BYU, Houston in there. Just go look at all this. I'm not going to go through all these teams. There's a lot, but Alabama's at 38. And this is in a category that starts at 34, right? Tier 4 is somebody might do it, but everybody here had better get better. Alabama's in there, Mississippi State's in there, Rhode Island, don't care for Rhode Island, let's be real. Minnesota, Wisconsin and Arkansas, Syracuse, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Florida, Virginia. Man, I guess being the defending champs in men's in college basketball, really, that doesn't mean jack. Because of all of these teams, the defending champs in Virginia are ranked at 52. That's pretty low for the defending champs. But then again, basketball is basketball. They weren't even the number 1 seed or anything in the tournament. I don't think but they did a good job last year. Somehow found a way to get it all the way to the title. They won it in overtime. So. Not trying to take anything away from them. A good team, but come on. We know that this is not like college football, the tournament. You know, it's not. And it's not like, oh, well, this team's clearly better than this team or that team, and we got to follow the criteria and all that, which I guess there is criteria, but, you know, just, I don't know. I'm a little bit lost now, but so that's some of the tiers. Again, you can just find this on ESPN in an article. Basically, any of these teams that are in here could possibly make a run at the tournament, which, you know, of course, March Madness. And someone could do something, maybe sneak in there, but not all of those teams are going to make the bracket, I don't think. I'm not exactly sure, but I doubt all of those college teams are making it, but it is what it is, and so what's this notification? Not a whole lot of news today, so again, I probably won't be live for the All-Star game. I'll try to watch it, but I'm not going to go live for it or anything, and so as for baseball, don't forget the Foul Out, the baseball show that I have, airs on Mondays. And college football previews, I'm going to call that Path to the Playoff 2020 College Football Path to the Playoff. I'll probably do like maybe a list of top 10 teams that could potentially make a run at a tournament. I'll preview their, or a tournament, the playoff. I'm sorry, I'm still talking some basketball a little bit, but I'll break down like 10 playoff contenders for college football next year, and preview their schedule and everything. I'll try to do that. It's not a guarantee, but it's an idea that I want to do. So we'll see how that goes. I'll start that in a few months, as far as like as we get closer, because it's still too early. We're really only like actually a month removed. It is February 13th, and as we recall, the national championship a month ago on January 13th. So anyway, and I'm just now realizing I have 21 subscribers. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to me so far. I really do appreciate it. That's not why I do this channel. I didn't say I'm going to make a sports channel and get 100 or 500,000, whatever. But I do appreciate it for the subscriptions and support and everything. I know it's not a big number, but I guess it's something. I've been on YouTube for 2 months now, and I'll be honest, I really didn't think I'd have like 20 or whatever subscribers in 2 months. I figured it'd be just a little bit less, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. That's pretty much it for this episode. I'll be live again for Off the Court on next Tuesday, unless something comes up. Let's see. Probably won't stream the basketball game tomorrow night. I don't know, but if I don't see you Friday, which actually, what I do want to do, I've been thinking maybe just do like live Q&A or something. I don't know. I'll try to do that. See if anyone wants to just hop on and we can just talk about whatever. It doesn't really have to be sports, but I don't know. I'll find something to do tomorrow if I get a chance. And if I don't, then I guess I will see you guys on Monday for some MLB talk. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like. I would appreciate that as well. Comment, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching this, tuning in, even though no one really commented, if anything. So anyway, gonna go ahead and get off. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, Ballard Sports Media is checking out. I'll see you guys later.